It was a beautiful, sunny day. My mom was so excited. She was almost a teenager. And on this beautiful day, her big brother was going to teach her how to swim. She didn't know how, but he promised. So it was a perfect day. And she was excited. And they went to Lake Michigan, which is the biggest body of water close to them. She didn't go to the little pond, but they went to Lake Michigan. And they got to Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is so cold even in the summertime. She had trouble thinking about getting into it, but she was with her big brother. He was a football star, so she knew she'd be safe. They got in the boat, and they started rowing out. And she kept looking back, and the shore got further and further away. Because you see, he was going to teach her how to swim the way he had been taught. He had been taught. Get thrown into the water that's so deep. Get thrown into the water. And you will either sink or swim. His belief was she would swim. How many of you are going to vote for the fact that my mother learned to swim that day? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Unfortunately, she learned something that day. She learned to be really afraid of water and drowning. But she didn't drown. Now, recently, I was talking to a vice president of membership of a Toastmaster club. He made the statement, Toastmasters expects you to figure it out on your own. He had been a member of Toastmasters about a year. And as vice president of membership, he didn't have a clue. Probably they were teaching him the way they had learned. What this piece of paper that I accidentally left behind me, I should have left it in front. And I was going to bring slides. This is a piece of paper from Toastmasters research. Okay? Toastmasters research shows that we have about 47% of our members leave within the first year. No, wrong. I misquoted the statistic. 47% of our members leave on average every year. Now, that's awful. And what does the research that tells you that say? Down here in the lower corner, where I've got a little red arrow going to it, it says, members are least satisfied with our mentoring. Why? We don't have to sink or swim. We can do better. Now, I admit, when I came to Colorado Springs and we joined the club, they assigned me a mentor. And yet there was 1/3 of our clubs that do not even assign a mentor to a new person. 1/3. Now, one of the things that's an interesting statistic to me is the comparison of clubs that have over 30 members and the clubs that have under 12. Now, you are 15% more likely to be assigned a mentor in a club with greater than 30 members. And are 15% more likely to stay. Is that just simply a statistic? Doesn't have any connection. Surely we don't have to do any mentoring. What's mentoring? Who can tell me what mentoring is?
Coaching?
Providing advice, counseling.
Providing advice, counseling, coaching,
Giving a good example.
being a good example. Everybody in our club can be a mentor. We need everybody in all of our clubs to be mentors. We need to promote having a mentor not only be something that the Vice President of Education assigns, but something that we actively teach mentors how to do. I want you to come Saturday to my talk, to my educational session. Let me tell you some of my ideas about mentoring. Let me show you the Toastmasters Mentoring Idea Handbook that I've written. I hope you are each coming, because mentoring is something that we need. This tells us, third on the list of what members value is the friendship with other members. It tells you that the second most important thing a club can do to have a high-quality club is do a good job mentoring. Matt the Toastmaster.